He ran away with Auburn Mary, lissom-limbed, lovelorn. Her giant father boomed behind, "You're rude that you were born. I'll kill you when I catch you, boy, for making off with my daughter coy." But he laughed the giant to scorn, he did. He laughed the giant to scorn. He jumped upon a rearing steed, and Mary mounted too. The giant's footsteps shook the ground. He bawled, "I'll murder you. I'll eat your liver, don't you fear, for ravishing my daughter dear. My spear will run you through, it will. My spear will run you through." He spurred the steed, and Mary's arms clutched tightly round his waist. Her mantle lay upon the ground, abandoned in her haste. The giant cried, "I'll bring you woe. I'll hang you by your little toe and grind your guts to paste, I will. I'll grind your guts to paste." And as they hurtled down the glen, their eyeballs bulged with fear, and Auburn Mary cried, "The horse! Boy, reach behind his ear!" And he pulled out a granite shard, and still the giant chased them hard with a homicidal leer, he did, with a homicidal leer. He turned and threw the shard behind. It grew into a hill, and as Mary clutched his waist, he trembled at the thrill. But the giant with his chisel strode, and through the hill he gouged a road, and closed in for the kill, he did. He closed in for the kill. Then Auburn Mary cried again, as the giant's roars grew madder, "Reach behind the horse's ear!" The boy drew out a bladder. The giant belched, "Your bones I'll roast, I'll eat the marrow spread on toast, for naught could make me gladder, no, for naught could make me gladder." The boy dropped the bladder now, it burst, and all around the water made a mighty lake 10 fathoms o'er the ground. Upon the horse the pair did huddle. The giant laughed, "Naught but a puddle," and leapt it with one bound, he did. He leapt it with one bound. "Behind the ear!" cried Auburn Mary, tugging on his hood. But all he found was a long black thorn, and the black horse stopped and stood. He threw the thorn, his heart did pound, and where it landed on the ground, there grew a blackthorn wood, there did. There grew a blackthorn wood. The giant ran into the spinney, and slipped on fallen sloes. He tried to rise, but sharp black thorns pierced him through the nose. His face all scratched, his clothes all torn, the giant stood hemmed in by thorn, a wailing of his woes he was, a wailing of his woes. And so the boy and Auburn Mary lived in the giant's den, and the giant's wrathful tones were never heard again. For the blackthorn pricked him, and he cried, thorns pierced his heart, and so he died, to the scolding of a wren, he did, to the scolding of a wren.